Hey, what's up YouTube? PCGamingDude here, and today I will show you guys how to make the Popeye's interior slash the rest of the exterior. Now, the only parts of the exterior I showed you guys how to make in the previous tutorial is on how to make the drive-thru. Alright, which is these two canopy drive-thru related lanes here. Now, I made a double drive-thru in case if you're in a big city and you have a whole ton of customers. That's why double drive-thrus are possible out there. Not common at a fast food restaurant, only except if you go to McDonald's. Obviously, duh, because McDonald's is starting to grow popular ever since the 90s. But that's how it works these days. Anyway, so this tutorial, like I said, will show you guys how to make the interior of my Popeyes, and we'll show you how to make the parking lots, how to make this place nicer, alright? Now, alright, so before we actually start the tutorial, please don't forget to give this video a like, or in other words, a thumbs up, smash it, and drop a like, alright? In other words. Also, give me some ideas, what else should I make in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Remember, I am 1 subscriber away from the 60 subs special, which I will do once I hit 60 subscribers, just for you guys. And don't forget to support me on Twitter, via the link in the description down below. So, anyway, let's actually go on in, and let's actually make this Popeyes. So, your Popeyes should look 100% similar like this. Alright. Now, where I want you guys to separate from the customer area to the workers area is that leaving up move up towards the back by 1 from the door here, then you can separate it. I showed you guys that, believe it or not. I've showed you guys how to do that in the previous video that I did. So, anyway, let's actually get started on how to make this. So, first of all, the first major important step is to have some torches on hand. Because, yes, this place is a little bit dark. So, and you know me, nobody wants a dark fast food restaurant. You need some light. That's, in other words, what you need. Oh, and nobody wants bats in here. So, if you find bats in your place, like I do, go ahead and go grab a weapon and just kill them. A little life lesson for the day. And yes, currently I will find endless bats. But don't worry, once we get more of the interior done, you will find no more bats in here, hopefully. Okay, we can get rid of the diamond sword out because there are no bats in here, but they will spawn at night, so just remember that. So let's just go set our time set to morning, and we'll get back with the build. Alright. So the first thing we need to do is to make the customers area. So to make the customers area, we're going to grab some block of redstone. You'll need some pistons. Alright, go grab yourself some oak wood stairs. And for the trash can, we will need, what can we use for the trash can? Maybe we could go grab some, I don't know, can we use a dropper? Yeah, I guess we'll use a dropper. I guess. Drop stuff in there. That's pretty much all I think about. That's it. Oh, and for this little area that I got gapped off here, grab an oak fence gate and just simply close that gap. There you go. Alright. Next thing we're going to work on is the tables. So, in any random spot that must be away from the windows, dig 2 blocks down and place a piston. Alright, you could do it for a double. Alright, you could do a double table, absolutely. That'll be pretty awesome. And then just place some oak wood stairs, alright? If you're doing a booth, however, like over here for example, then you might want to dig down 2 blocks of 4, like however I'm doing it right now. As if I told you in the previous video, just remember that it is easier for me to do it than explaining it. Because yes, sometimes I do have trouble explaining it. I don't know. I just get confused sometimes. I don't know. Either way. Then, somewhere around here, we're going to have some droppers. That's in other words going to be a trash can. Alright? And maybe we can have poppers down there and lead it to like a landfill or something like that. That's right. Have it down there. Maybe lead all of your trash into a chest. That will be an awesome idea. Then we could just seal that off with some oak planks. Make sure nobody sees it. Make sure it's secret. For example, we're going to throw an oak wood plank down there. Okay? That didn't win it successfully. Let's actually do that again. Maybe droppers are not the right things to use, I guess. Well, maybe we can always try a dispenser if we want. If dispensers don't work, we'll just have to stick with hoppers. Trust me, we will have to do that sometimes. Okay. Then we can always use hoppers. Let's add some extra on to make it appear to like trash cans or something like that. We can always add some oak wood planks around it so that it's more hidden. And boom. People can just simply toss their trash like, I don't know, like a hippie hoop or something like that. You know what I mean. Like basketball style. Crumble up some trash and just like shoot it like a basketball or something like that. I don't know. It's probably something you could do. I won't recommend it because sometimes if you drop it, it'll make a mess. And you don't want to spend some extra time picking it up. So, anyway, we got that taken care of. Let's make some more tables and we'll be good for right now. Now, in a normal fast food restaurant, there will be about I would say at least 2 to 3 booths. So, for me, I'll just make one more booth here. Make it appear over here. So, just remember, a booth is normally like that, or even that. So, alright, anyway, we got pretty much that taken care of. Oh, another area is that we need to have a drink fountain, alright? Unless if you want to add the drink fountain to the work area, alright, well, you're going to have to add it to both areas. There's a drive-thru. If someone wants to drink, make sure you have it on hand, so. To do that, we are going to go ahead and go grab some block of iron and go into the food stuff and actually, not food stuff, no. We could grab water, lava, that indicates it's soda, guys, just remember that. And milk. Alright, because yes, milk is actually possible. So, I would say right here is a great place. Just like right next to the drive-thru window. Once you go in, and once you look at it this way, you can always have like that right there, I would say. Oh, crap. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, so right over here, next to the drive-thru window, we're going to have a drink fountain, alright? It'll be a lot easier. So, maybe we can have some tripwire hooks, some item frames. That's why we have these 3 types of buckets. And there we go, alright? We're going to add some tripwire hooks to it. 3 iron frames, and add 1 in each. So, there we go. That is why I like to consider a drink fountain. There we go. Alright. Let's add one over here. Let's actually add one to this booth and the trash can. Let's add it in between, alright? Let's just make it a, yeah, let's just make it like this. Alright. Add the... Actually, that's actually a horrible idea. Because you can't place anything on glass pane. Sorry. maybe. You know what? We'll have to deal with that. Pretty much what we have to deal with. Except we'll make it shorter. Like, B for midgets, I guess. Midgets. Alright, you know what? That should work perfectly. That will work perfectly. Maybe I could do that over here. Yeah. I'll have to get some sandstone and actually repair that. It's not supposed to be damaged. Alright, there we go. Now let's make this, not so midget sized. Alright. Put our 3 signature items there. There we go. Alright. That's pretty much that taken care of. Next thing we're going to grab some furnaces, some chests, some cauldrons. Yeah, cauldrons obviously. Some water buckets, tripwire hooks. Alright. These 3 right here will be used to make the sinks. Furnace will be the cooker. And the chest will be where you like store the chicken and stuff like that. Alright. Or something else you can add. You can also add a fridge, alright? Some block of iron will be used. Buttons, maybe. Alright, anyway. So, what we also want to do here, guys, just remember, we have to add a door over here. This obviously leads to the trash cans, which I'll not purposefully make, but I will show you how it works here. The chests can actually be considered trash cans, so just put some chests out here. That could be used as trash cans. Low life hack. That's just how it works. Apparently, over here, I forgot that that block was supposed to be oak wood planks as well. Crap me. Alright, there we go. Let's put 2 furnaces over here. Alright, like this. We can have 2 chests right there. That could be used to like store the ingredients to make the biscuits. Or, yeah, pretty much that. Over here, where we can store the ingredients to make the coleslaw or something like that. I don't know, this is just me. They really store in the freezer. Like, to make the Cajun fries or something like that. Where they store to refrigerate the chicken, they store it right there. The chest is, I don't know. Just made that up, I guess. I don't think that's true, but that's what they do sometimes, I guess. We're gonna have a double sink here. Also to wash hands. Also, because, duh, you need to wash your hands. If you don't wash your hands, what are you gonna do? Alright. So, okay. That is pretty much the entire fast food restaurant, except no bathrooms, because also you can't potty in Minecraft. Sorry, you can't. Anyway, that is pretty much the entire outside of your Popeyes. Alright, now something else I'm going to let you do here. I'll show one for example. You're going to need solid hard clay and block of quartz. Alright. Going all the way around the entire Popeyes is that we are going to going around the entire Popeyes, I should say. Alright. You're going to add some parking lots on both sides of the Popeyes. They want to be these dimensions here, alright? You see, place a block of quartz here, leave a gap of 3, add another block of quartz. Raise up the block of quartz by 2, as if I'm looking from a bird's eye view, and then fill in the middle with some hard clay. You're going to do that for pretty much on the right hand side and wherever you can actually fit a parking lot. Alright? These are going to be parking spaces, alright? You can actually add some to the back of the drive-thru, but I'll be back in a moment once I get that taken care of.
Okay guys, so once you guys had just got the parking lots taken care of, you may have also noticed that I have widened up the road back here, just to add one extra parking spot. So, but really much after the, after you make the parking lot, you are pretty much done, alright? Except if you want to add some cars, which I'll add a couple cars here, so to make some cars, you can have some black wool, some stone slabs, some buttons, and whatever colors you want. I would use yellow and green, alright? I'll just make 2 separate cars up here, so. And we're gonna make them tiny, alright? Because obviously, cars now these days are bigger than what it is back then. But still, people like the tiny cars now these days. Particularly the Volkswagen Beetle. And something else you might want to make sure you have is some glass pane. Alright. So, just going to add another row of stone slabs there. I'm going to add some of that. And next thing I need to grab is some glass. And just add a little bit of glass on top. Like that. Doesn't look perfect, but that's what I consider a car. Alright. In my terminology, in order to be a car, it needs to be having some glass, number 1. And number 2,
wow, it is a big
apparently
Anton Miller is getting ready to sign a $1 billion contract.
Sorry guys. That was just some noise going on. I thought that would be pretty disturbing to actually hear. Nothing explicit, but it's just something not related to the channel. If you saw that list first, if you go to my top 10s channel, that is what I was going to be making a video on. Alright. I'll leave a link in the description where you can find my top 10s channel to subscribe. Alright, because yeah, really, I do need some support on that channel. So, anyway, that's off subject, so I'm going to keep it to myself here. Alright. But I'd like to apologize for whatever just happened. Right. Then I could just go grab some live wool. Maybe cover all this up for a moment. Get rid of these 2. Maybe I'll stand it like that. Probably for one design. And then the other design here is that we could have like the car parked this way. Alright. Make another yellow one. Have some glass over that. There I go. I'll copy another one, alright? But anyway, those are just some ideas, which you could probably do. You can make some cars like that. Or, in pretty much particular design you want. Alright, you can make the parking lots any size, actually. I just recommend a 3. Like a 3x3 space. For each one of these cars. Because, well, maybe if you're making a Volkswagen Beetle, that would definitely be a good choice. But if you're making some other big cars like Toyotas or BMWs or something like that, make it a little bit bigger. Like, make it around at least 5 or 4 or something like that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much your Popeyes 100% complete at this point. You are 100% done. All the building related designs, you got all the interior done, and you got all the exterior things done. However, there is something else I want to do here. I want to go ahead and plant some trees. Now, the reason I want to plant some trees is because it'll make the restaurant look a lot nicer. And besides, you gotta have a little bit of nature when you're around these places. Okay, that's not bad actually. Although it is covering up the drive-thru a little bit, it's not going to hurt it that much. It's not going to hurt it. Maybe we can have some bone meal going all around the place. Maybe the front in particular. Probably not anywhere other but the front. You can have some going around the actual parking lot. Just to make things nicer. But really, I think I should add some bone meal to the front actually, because there could be a driveway or maybe a road that comes in front of the Popeyes. So that's a bad idea, so don't put bone meal in front of your Popeyes if you're planning to build it in the city. Maybe we can add some additional trees, like that big one. That's pretty nice. Or maybe we can add one to the sides. Alright, we can add one more, that's it. That is pretty good. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is now 100% your Popeyes fully complete. Alright, let's take off the inventory bar. And then we get yourself a Popeyes. So let's pretend you are turning onto the Popeyes road. You park somewhere. You go into the building. And you can see that your Popeyes look somewhere like this. Alright. Oh, guys, something else I apparently forgot to add. Okay, you could go grab yourself some oak wood fence, some iron frames, and some bread, some chicken, maybe potatoes. Yes, they do serve French fries up here, so that's just something you might want to do, if you hadn't done that already. I didn't even realize it, guys. Sorry about that, but I just didn't realize it. Let's go add some bread here, some cooked chicken in the middle, and potatoes. There we go. We're actually complete now. Alright, so you actually order your food up here. Like, for example, there's chicken, so you order some of that. You order some Cajun fries and a biscuit, which that's what's the bread representing. Alright, and then if you come over here, if you're an employee, you get to work over here. You get to, like, for example, cook up the chicken right here. Alright, you get to fill up people's drinks and get them at the drive-thru right here. This in here would be like where the flour could be stored at. Same thing in here, I guess. That could be like a trash can just to take to the much bigger trash cans out here. Alright. And then you got yourself some sinks. Wash your hands in. And when you go out, you will find yourself some trash cans over there. You'll find a drink machine and plenty of tables, alright? Now, if you're going through the drive-thru, you should say, you cannot have any cars above 8'6". You will order from one of these two drive-thru canopies. Alright, you can just order your chicken, your biscuits, and then you drive up to this drive-thru window and go get yourself some food like that. Then you leave, alright? Honestly, it looks awesome. I really like this, so perhaps, if you like this video, perhaps you could go subscribe to my channel via the link in the description down below. Alright, don't forget to give this video an awesome thumbs up, drop a like, and support me on Twitter via the link in the description down below as well. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you guys for watching this awesome video. Stay tuned for another video here soon. Take care.